Let's talk about Solomon's vehicles. And I don't have time to tell you about Abraham Lincoln's story. You can see me later. Let's look at Solomon's vehicles. Verse 24. Solomon accumulated chariots and horses. He had 1,400 vehicles and 12,000 horses. Now, the Hebrew is kind of crazy in all this. It could be 40,000 horses, but he had a lot of vehicles. Many presidents like collecting vehicles and cars and stuff like that, and he kept them in chariot cities, also with him in Jerusalem. Verse 27, the king made silver as common in Jerusalem as stones, and cedar as plentiful as sycamore fig trees in the foothills. Now, I want you to notice where he got most of his horses and chariots. Verse 29, Solomon's horses were imported from where? Mainly from Egypt, okay? And from Q, which I think is like Saudi Arabia. The royal merchants purchased them from Q at the current price. They imported a chariot from Egypt for 600 shekels of silver and a horse for 150. So Solomon had quite a collection, 1,400 vehicles and lots of horses to run his vehicles. So I have a question for you before I move out of this. How many of you like driving a car? How many of you don't like driving? All right, those you can go to sleep. The ones who like driving, if you like driving a car, what is the one occupation you should avoid? Computer programming. That might come in handy because cars are now just driving computers. Truck drivers love driving. They love driving those trucks and running us over. If you like driving, what's the one occupation in this country you don't want to have? You don't want to be president of the United States. Is correct. Because I don't know if you know this or not, but in 1948, a law was passed that every president has to follow, that not only during their presidency are they not allowed to drive their own vehicle, but it is a lifelong ban after they are out of the presidency until they die. No president in the United States is allowed to drive a vehicle on a public road ever again after they serve as president. And they all follow that. So if you I feel bad. Trump and all these presidents have great car collections. They're not allowed to drive them anymore forever. So don't become president.